It's the old is always good to look at and look back and go back to. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know that the new is going. You saying the new is a new world. The new is a whole new world. When I talk about just normal change, we talk about, you know what I'm saying, you breaking them habits, you breaking that shit, you breaking them old cycles that do not serve you. Old habits, old mental habits, old repeating thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That too, you can't just let them linger. The subconscious mind is the most powerful thing in this motherfucking world, in this motherfucking metaphysical plane. So you cannot just allow that shit to keep rolling in your head. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing for it to manifest, to quite literally do that is to quite literally to take away, you know what I'm saying, take away the awareness, stop giving that, you know what I'm saying, thing attention. You know what I'm saying? In order to renew a habit, you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to burden a habit. You have to get rid of a habit. You have to burn a habit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you saying you want something new, you ask something, you say you ask mama what you want. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna have something to be grabbed out of your life for something new, and it may not be what you want, but you saying, but what you want, you know what I'm saying, but what you saying, what you desire is always going to be 10 times better than what you think. To go on alone and dignify and tell the world what you want is quite literally telling yourself, am I ready to move on from this current life? Am I ready to let go? Am I ready to let go, trust the divine, and tell everything, and don't tell nobody but a soul, but stay in alignment, to quite literally burn those old habits, to keep evolving within the same sense of the, you saying, within the same sense of the, you saying, of the earth nature. Because these are the lessons. We can't get to the new earth if we're stuck in the old ways, if we're stuck in the old patterns, if we're stuck doing these same old things. I'm gonna stop doing this shit too. Still, you saying, still talk about 3D shit, going out in the material world, and you saying materializing over shit, to go up in your own man, you saying, to quite literally take away the awareness, you saying, of that you are the body, but you saying you are not the body, but you are the soul, to bring the awareness back to the original consciousness that we need to be walking in the first place, to quite literally take about, you saying, to take out yourself and tell that, you saying, what the fuck am I talking about? I literally just lost my thought while I was in flow mode. To move in the soul and not the body, to quite literally restrict from, you're saying, to quite literally restrict from 3D things, to integrate into higher consciousness, higher vibrations. You can time travel through them old habits, them old memories, them old things, but you know what I'm saying, you can always do that. But until you let that shit go, you know what I'm saying, and you decide to make a new one, decide to move in flow mode so you can flow, you know what I'm saying, so you can flow throughout the days and look back at those days and be like, I didn't even think about a damn thing. To quite literally just look at yourself, you know what I'm saying, and within a picture of you looking at yourself and you saying coming to the conclusion that when you flow mode, when you saying when you just flow with life, in that everything just gets better, just not even unexpectedly, just within an instant. And that alone is evolution. But we had to be willing to get rid of those things. You know what I'm saying? You can always love something, but the attachment is never needed. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Y'all too.